Hey everybody, Crypto Dragon here. Today we're doing another detective game, but this one I found out to be much better than Christy Agatha's Hercule Pure that we did. This one's more open world and whatnot, and stuff. We don't have to do just one type of detective story or figure out one crime. There's actually multiple different crimes that we can go and do. They definitely don't take as long and whatnot. It's actually pretty fun. So I tried already. Get the feel of the game play and everything, and like I said, I definitely enjoyed it. And we'll start and go from the very beginning with a new game. And yes, so basically what happens, the main story is that we come back to our home where our mother died and everything. We're supposed to figure out what happened to her, why did she die, and everything else. But again, we don't have to follow that gameplay. We can actually do other different crimes and stuff like that. Inside the police stations, there's a board, and we get jobs from there and whatnot, and do those and get some money and whatnot. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Oh, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Yeah, that cigarette smoking so fake. You'll find a lot of that here.
Hey, Sherry, come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Our room is not ready. Oh, you're fired. You know how late it is? Sheesh.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Ugh. How's my room not ready? It's ridiculous.
Hey, Sherry, just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the
Crazy glasses.
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
I see you got some goofy glasses.
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
Oh, as you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
So it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right.
Haha.
Let me take a look. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow. Perhaps the Fielding family, or Meadows. Or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Shark can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence, proceed to open the case book, pin the evidence with X, and then speak to someone. Try it now with the cane. Price details for more. Okay. Require pinned evidence. When profiling people, it will enable you to spot relevant traits in concentration mode. Points of interest and tracking appear when you have the relevant evidence pinned. In inquiries with passers-by, Sherlock will only ask about the pinned evidence. You can pin evidence from the case book. This icon indicates that you must pin the evidence to proceed. You can also pin the evidence from the HUD. It's up to pin evidence without opening the case book. Sort through the evidence until you see the one you need. Okay. Case book. Alright. Meeting the median. The table to spend the evening. Okay. The lost cane. So we gotta pin this. X. Okay. And then start asking people.
Can I ask you a question?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front of the garden for some air. I have to find him.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Okay, let me see here. Let's find our Navy officer. Greek actor, friendly, gathered flowers recently. Okay, that's not him. Walsh pharmacist, friendly, illiterate. Okay. French engineer, affable, sympathetic. Okay. French noble, breeds birds. Nope. Air banker, sympathetic, sleeps on stomach. Interesting. Waltz adventurer, sympathetic, dehydrated. Well, secretary, sympathetic, retired military officer. This is who we want.
May I ask you something?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
The Navy officer, Mr. Rose, was sitting at our table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Alright, to find the owner of the cane, I have to locate the farm. I can give the cane back to its owner. Alright. Off to the seance.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey boy, that's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days, or a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Now for the fun part. Red face, one reddish skin. Expensive and new clothes, rich and fashionable. A head of garlic. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Savvy red knuckles, originally hit someone in the face, which we just saw not too long ago, so I go figure. I got a head of clothes, doesn't wear a wedding ring. Everything that we already said, judged by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a bored rich English noble who travels around Europe squandering his money. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol. He is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time, he will be wretched. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal that he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. Well, no crap. We just saw that when we entered the room. His anger issues mixed with alcohol and contrariety could make him a violent person. Or British nobleman. Let's go with that one. That's everything that we just already read.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Oh, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade. Quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Concentration helps you pick up smaller details about the world around you. When you see a scribbled white circle, press Q to observe the object more closely.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms. Half a glass of Foul Blair Scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
Whoops.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Oh, it seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
We found enough clues to make a decision. Open the case book with C and investigate to the mind place. Inside pair the clues you've gathered to make deductions. Kind of like Christy Agatha and everything, but
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing, barely conscious. Feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
so it's kind of like I said, Christy Agatha, but this one I think is much a lot better. So we already read all of that. Lord Craven's testimony, the medium Luca Gudici was hired by the Cravens to summon the spirits of the former owners of the diamond who, as they believed, were of Indian royalty. During the seance, a spirit appeared and frightened the lady, and the extent that she fainted, the stone disappeared. Lord Craven believes that it is a duplicitous robbery. He has demanded that the medium be locked up to prevent his escape. The impressed Lord Craven and my deduction skills, and he believes I can find the diamond. Medium's testimony. The medium, Luca, doesn't know how the diamond could disappear. He says that he performed a summoning and the spirit appeared, at which point Lady Craven screamed and pointed across the table. The lady fainted and the seance was stopped. It was at this time they noticed that the stone had disappeared. Lord Craven became angry, punching Luca in the face, and is now accusing him of thievery. The medium blames the ghost for the diamond's disappearance. Okay. Alright, so here we go. So we're gonna match these up. Two of them. They face the window. They pointed across the table. The Courtyard Witness. Lady Craven was pointing at the window. I'm sure she saw someone in the courtyard during the seance. Someone in the courtyard. Lady Craven must have seen someone outside as she was pointing at the window. I'm certain that someone was in the courtyard during the seance. A witness or an accomplice. I should check the area and see if there are any traces outside.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. One man even lifted.
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
Okay, well, that answers that.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
To track someone's movements, first pin the relevant evidence to the screen, then enter concentration mode with Q to reveal the trail. Sherlock will intuit the approximate path, so stay within that search area. Seriously, dude? Seriously, you're gonna go into our room with like soaking feet and shoes and pants? Come on, man. Ugh. Alright, anyways. Alright, seance thievery scene. The entrance of the seance room was at the table, okay. The chair was thrown inside with great force. Okay, well, we already know all that. So, here we go.
Size 4 with a broken heel. Size 4 with a broken heel. Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely
figure.
not the ghost of a Raja. Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her. Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
The staff said that Luca got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now. Okay. Must be her.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell. Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest, a glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you? Yes. She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost, a sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
This is a fun part. This is always interesting. With enough crew, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past, interact with the node to begin and recreate an accurate version of events. Here, try to place the seance participants in their correct positions. So there is no chair over here, but the chair is over there. So he knew that Lord Craven was sitting here. We also know that here was Lady Craven, due to the fact she saw the woman outside the window. And then here was the medium doing his thing. And then that's it. All done.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
No idea.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Also could be can help you investigate a scene,
Lady Craven is not who she
case,
seems.
or even discover a new one. So don't hesitate to eavesdrop on people. When you see an ear icon, hold the mouse button and try to filter out important words from useless chatter. What actions by Lady Craven arouse suspicion to the maids? Keep and discard. Dang it. Oh, jeez, I'm crow. It took me a while to get this done too. Last time. Gossip regarding Lady Craven. I overheard two staff members talk about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. Well, that's interesting.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that, I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
1 hour has passed and you've already had yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Alright, let's look at the woman.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises. This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted. Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
A remarkably simple lock. Fard Rouge, Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress. Aha, a neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Several £1,000, that's quite a fortune. This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
Yeah, I wonder where we saw that before.
Virtus audacta sapit, courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Okay. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court. Okay.
Someone was not happy with his post.
That regarding the stolen ring. Dear sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free L.O. DuPont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in this case. Lieutenant Gavro Marcelli. Police. Oh, okay, I got no idea. Anyways. Okay. Well, that is that for now. It appears. Nothing else in this room. Let's go next door and talk to the go next door and talk to the other person. The medium. Oh yeah, we gotta go down and get the key.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. I still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling. I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Being nose took a heavy blow. Well, yeah, he did get punched in the face not too long ago. Thin, elongated fingers trained in sleight of hand. Drawn complexion, skinny, seems malnourished. Scratched wrist, fresh scrape, slightly bleeding. Slight discoloration, used a lot of makeup. Luca Gallucci is neat and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. He uses makeup to hide the traces of his illness from malnourishment. His hands are thin. Fingers indicating that he is skilled in conjuring tricks used to manipulate concealed items. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrist from a recent and short fight. I think he tries his best as a medium, but his business doesn't do so well. It doesn't go well, and he sometimes has to go without food. Thermal faith became a medium. Luca Gallucci is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing. He uses makeup to hide possible gel tattoos. He has fresh scratches and scrapes from his wrist from a recent and short fight. I believe he is more a criminal than a medium, and this is his new way of earning money to deceive the wealthy. Medium is down on his luck. I hope.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk. Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Alright, time to provide evidence. Okay. Oops. Let me see here. Letter regarding the stolen ring. Letter regarding compensation. Hidden jewels. Ring with moth design.
That's a remarkable pen of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry. This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time was enough for analysis.
Dear Luca, I hope you will have time to visit our estate and perform another seance. Since I was last able to speak to my husband through you, I feel that my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I speak to him again. I am anxious for your visit. Sincerely yours, Countess Lemore.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defences against visitors from the great beyond.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm
it. Some clues can be examined with chemical analysis. Open your case book, see and highlight the evidence marked with the flask icon. Press E to start your analysis. Right, so we need this. We need this. We need to combine them. The reaction shows that it is rubber latex mixed with phosphorus. As much as this chemical element is dangerous to hold in the mouth, I am quite disappointed. I expected to find something thicker. Something trickier. The grocer told me that the moth reminds him of his cavalier thing. Claims it is a piece of common jewelry. Let's go through all of this here. Carrier's made his testimony. Grocer regarding Lady Craven. This was a probable thief. This was Emma's body. This is Lord Craven's explanation. Found a pile of money in a family ring hidden in a secret stash amongst Miss Emma's perfumes. Alright, I think all of these we got to go to the past. Moth ring, moth pen. Luke and Emma both have jewelry with the same moth design. Could they have something in common? Whoops. Let me see here. Red scratches, rough servants. While roughly escorting Luca to be lodged in his room, the servants mistreated and scratched him. Fresh scratches, covers. Nope. Nope. Luca's scratches were left by servants while roughly escorting Luca to be locked in his room. The servants mistreated and scratched him. Emma scratched Luca. Emma left the scratches on Luca's hands while fighting for her life. Luca could easily pick the lock. The lock between the two hotel rooms was weak. Luca could pick it easily. Lord Craven is an unstable man who cannot manage his anger. The murder left the diamond. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body. Lord Craven caught Emma with a stone. Lord Craven returned to the room just as Emma was hiding the diamond and caught her off guard. The truth enraged Lord Craven. Lord Craven was furious when he discovered that Emma had stolen from him. Didn't think so. Okay.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Let's go talk to Craven, see what he says. See if that works.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt I can help with this.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
Huh. It sounded like he did not know whatsoever that she had jewelry and stuff. Emma was a thief, but made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing. She'd done it throughout their trip. Interesting. Luca could know Emma was a thief. If their paths had crossed in the past, Luca could well know of Emma's predilection for thievery. Yep, no, definitely like the other one better. Alright, so we gotta talk to Luca again about this ectoplasm.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Oh yeah, we gotta go and talk to the downstairs people. See if they saw Craven downstairs for a little bit.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
May I ask for your assistance?
That's a question I can answer.
I found a witness who advises that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left his seance room. Lord Craven had enough time to kill Emma before I arrived. Oh. Lord Craven is the murderer. Lord Craven has problems with his temper. He strangled Emma in a fit of rage when he found out she was stealing from him. Craven cannot control his temperature and has the money and influence to escape punishment. I must bring him to justice. Craven fell prey to a professional crime, given Emma's checkered past. Her killing was an act of self-defense. Oh, she's Now we could do this. The medium, Luca Gurucci, could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame him for her crime. Luca Gurucci is the murderer. Emma tried to frame Luca, the medium, for her thief of the diamond. In revenge, he killed her. Bring Luca Gurucci to justice. Luca Gurucci is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Help Luca Gurucci escape. Luca fought for his life, given his checkered past. If he were arrested, nothing could save him from a death sentence, and Emma knew it. I will not stop him from fleeing to start a new life. So who do we pick? Do we pick the so-called medium? get the so-called medium to for killing Emma? Do we let him go free? If so, do we pick the Lord Craven? Even though he's rich, he's got money and everything, and whatnot. Due to the fact that he probably knew that, you know, she was stealing from him and everything else. And if so, do we allow him to, we show mercy on him and everything and whatnot, and kind of I don't know, being as they're saying it was self-defense, but Emma was the one that again was the thief. She was the one that technically stole the diamond, but then again, she was found dead. She was murdered and everything. So who do we accuse? Do we accuse? Wait a minute. Let me see here. Large diamond next to a party, bag with a head is wide. It's wide open. It's allowed. The door between the rooms is blocked. Prison on the lady's neck. She was strangled. The bed around her is in disarray. It appears that she fought for her life. So she fought for her life. Okay. So we go back to Lord Craven. He's got no markings on his hands whatsoever and stuff like that, but yet Luke does. Luke does have scratches and stuff like that. And Emma fought for her life. So I'm assuming she left scratches on Luca. We are going to accuse Luca. So all these need to be turned. And even though Emma was the one that, again, was the thief of the diamonds and everything, stealing the diamond and whatnot, she's dead. So whoever killed her has got to go to jail, whatever. So sorry, Luca. I hate to say it, buddy, but you're going by. Bye-bye. Help Luca Grucci escape. Luca fought for his life, given his checkered past. If he were arrested, nothing could save him from a death sentence, and never knew it. I will not stop him from fleeing to save his... whoops. We wanted this. Send him to jail. Luca Grucci is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Boom. Done. Sorry, Luca, but that's it for you. Oh, whoops. We didn't follow all the way through with that. Let's try that again. No, we did. So, we go tell Luca that, sorry buddy, but you're going away for a while.
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too, but only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We'll never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, and we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go. Is everything alright? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
Funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. Couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
Alright. So, that was the beginning. Figuring out how to play and everything, what to do, and stuff like that. So, we just solved our first case. Good old stolen diamond. And, yeah. Yep, so, it was fun. I enjoy it. I like it. Definitely a lot different than Agatha Christie. In how to make connections and whatnot. How to accuse people and everything. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back for some more. And that is an odd way of having that chain. I just noticed that. Okay. So, anyways. You know, if you like the game, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Hopefully you come and see more. Subscribe so you'll know when another one comes out. And write down in the comments, do you think I picked the right person? If I picked the right person, did I pick the right outcome? Should we have let him go? And everything. And why not? So, until next time, stay healthy. Bye.